Okay, hello, welcome back to another game of chess. Today we're facing d4, so I'm going to play e5. We're going to go for an England Gambit today, because I'm feeling a bit spicy, a bit aggressive, and we see they accept the Gambit. Knight to c6 here. Will they go for knight to f3? They do. Queen e7, will they play bishop f4? And will we get one of the most aggressive ideas in chess? Maybe not. Maybe our opponent just plays a little e4, takes here, and they just they just let us win back the pawn, and we've paid the price of moving our queen a couple times in the opening. They do let us just win back the pawn. Okay, c4, I haven't seen that before, but I'm intrigued, I'm interested. I'd expect them to take back in the center, because if I take here, they have to take with their g pawn, because the e pawn's pinned. Yeah, so they do take back. Okay, now we're in a really interesting position. A position where I'm tempted to go bishop b4 and set up a pin right now. However, bishop b4, bishop d2, I'm just asking to get my bishop trapped. Like, for instance, knight f6, if we see a3, bishop a5, b4, bishop b6, then c5 would trap my bishop. So, I'm just going to go knight f6. Fairly non-committal. It's actually not so obvious if you can attack this queen. I don't really believe you can. Or very easily. Obviously, the move f4 attacks the queen and forces it to move, but that does leave behind some big weaknesses. So we see the move e3. Okay, I think what I'd like to do here is get my bishop out, play d6, get my other bishop out, and castle queenside. I think that's what I want to go for, and then at some point maybe break with d5, and my opponent, who will inevitably castle kingside, given that they've played their or they push their c pawn to c4. It doesn't mean they'll inevitably castle kingside, but it does mean it's more than likely. Then we could launch some pawns at them. I like this general game plan. So if I went bishop b4, bishop d2, d6, my bishop's just going to get trapped, isn't it? Yeah, and I don't want to trade the bishop for the knight voluntarily like that. And if I go bishop c5, we might even just see a3 and b4 played anyway. I'm going to go for this though. I do kind of like this move, because if you do go for a3 and b4, you first have to support the knight, so it's not actually that simple. Secondly, I should probably get time to play a move like a6 and just tuck the bishop right back here as a little sniper from a7. I kind of like this. I mean, my main point was just get the bishop out. I also wanted to play d6, and so I didn't want to have the bishop in here. When I played d6, then we sort of trap it behind our own pawn structure. As I said, bishop e2, castles kingside is almost certainly going to happen. So we're going to go for d6 here, like I said. And then, okay, I mean, it's just time to develop the bishop, no? Bishop e6, bishop f5 maybe? I actually see no reason not to go bishop f5. We are just absolutely dominating the control of e4, making it very hard for our opponent to push towards the center here. And, I mean, we've got both our bishops out. We did exactly what we came here to do. And I can now castle queenside. I am a little worried about this bishop, but I don't care. The thing is, though, this is going to be scary with the bishop here. Castling queenside's probably not the best move. I think maybe the engine would like a c6, d5 plan. Like maybe c6, castles kingside, rook d8, and eventual d5. That seems to make quite a bit of sense. But who cares? We're castling queenside. Yes, we're going to get attacked. Yes, this is probably a bad idea. Bishop d2, defending the knight, and then just the progression of these pawns will be very speedy. Oh, we see a3 straight away. Okay. But I'm going g5, baby. How about that? You're going to attack me with these pawns. I'm going to attack you with these pawns. And we've got a very classic idea in chess, which is opposite side castling. I've gone queenside. My opponent's gone kingside. The winner is going to be the player who can break through with the pawns first. There are a lot of pawns here and a lot of pawns here, and these pawns act as a very sturdy defense to our opponent's king, and obviously to our king as well. However, what can break through pawns? Other pawns, and that is why we are lashing out with g5. The reason to go g5 as well is to try and open the g file, but also this bishop is sitting here looking soft, looking like some bait that I can gobble up. Although that analogy means that I'm getting caught. I don't like that. We're going to reword that analogy. However, g4 is on the cards. What do you do about it? I mean, my move, as I said, my opponent's got to do a bit of preparation to play b4, because they can't let this knight just hang. And weirdly enough, my queen is very stable in the center, yeah, so they prepare like this. Makes sense. But now g4, you got to deal with this, and my pawn is getting pushed. We've got 1, 2, tempo invested in the pawn storm, and our opponent's going to have to spend one move playing bishop e2. Don't really see another move. I mean, maybe bishop d5 is a move, but I'll just take that all day, every day. Get rid of the light square bishop, and then launch this pawn and have some fun. So I would imagine bishop to e2 would be my opponent's response here, or they just straight up sack it. Yeah, so they go now to e2. So we've got two moves, 2 tempo invested in our attack, and our opponent only has the one. Well, I guess they've got the bishop here as well, but it's our move. This is the point. This move came with tempo. I like it. Now I am scared about this because our bishop is going to get trapped. Actually, it's not. You got this d6 pawn. Do I just ignore this, drop back, and have a lovely time? Maybe. Maybe, maybe. Maybe, maybe. Let's play h5. There we go. We're launching the pawns. What did I say? It's a pawn storm position. That is what it is. It's who's going to get there first. And my opponent will get to play b4. But I'm going to step back. And I don't think it's immediately obvious how you continue. Because c5's a blunder. Because we just take, open up the d file onto the queen. That would be bad. So they go in with the knight. I was about to say, they can win the bishop here. And at some point they're going to play bishop c3. Ugh. That is a bit scary. I could just completely ignore it and play h4. And that's what I'm going to do, of course. Because we don't care. We don't care what you're doing over here. We are just throwing our pawns at you, and they will arrive. We've invested 4 moves. Wait, what? No, that makes no sense. Takes. And takes? I don't understand. Like, I genuinely do not understand. I might be being stupid. The queen is defending this. Okay. Well, they have successfully opened the B and C file. Now, this is very scary, and they do have a bishop pair. But, you know, at the price of a pawn and the activation of my rook on this file, like, this rook is absolutely golden. The best rook on the board by far. So the queen moves. Now, I could trade queens here. You have to take with the bishop, otherwise your bishop's going to hang after, like, rook takes. We could just take the bishop here. So we could just trade the queens. I mean, we're a pawn up. We could whack our knight on e4. Have some fun. I could play knight e4 right now, actually. Queen takes and then just take backwards with a knight. Okay, maybe not the perfect move, but how about that? How about that? Knight e4. You want to trade queens? Be my guest. I don't see why you'd want to trade queens after sacking a pawn for an attack. I don't think that makes much sense. So they attack the... Huh. Okay. Now I can just trade queens. Or I keep the queens on the board and go for my own attack, because this is looking scary. But then I do run the risk of, you know, getting slapped about, because this is scary. This is going to be scary. This is going to be scary. This is going to be scary. The other rook will come in. Like, maybe it would be wise to trade the queens here. I don't know if you guys can hear that plane going over my house right now. Okay, I am quite tempted to keep the queens on the board. I mean, the channel description is the home of brutal attacking chess. And who would I be if I traded the queens and tried to win an endgame 1 pawn up? I don't think that would be very Will Taylor chess of me. So, what we're going to do instead is play queen e5 and pray that I'm not getting slapped. We're going to attack my opponent and hide with my own king. I don't want to trade the queens. That is boring. I would not be proud of myself if I won this game having traded the queens. Now, the queen still holds c7. We'll see what the engine wanted me to do there. Because it might have been, like, all objectively proper to take that. What? This guy's 2200. What? That is just a free bishop. I do not understand. And now we can... Oh, we can't play this because this... hangs. That okay, we just won a bishop. We just straight up won a bishop. Our opponent has absolutely crumbled there. Oh, now we could do this. Which would force the trade of queens. Which would definitely be a good idea now that we're in knight up. But I still kind of like just playing this and hoping. Here, takes. Takes. You can't take my queen holds. Right, we're going g6. I don't care. I don't care. We've just got a free bishop. We've got a gift. And our gift is the room to have some fun. I don't really have to worry about playing hugely objectively well now. We can just try and create something beautiful. As long as I don't get checkmated on b7. b6, king b8, bishop c8, bishop b7. Just have some fun like that. Yeah, I'll be honest, it's b6. It's going to be b6. The bishop will be able to come back and guard the light squares. There's no check because my queen holds. This is just a problem. We are knocking at the door. Now, I tend not to post videos of games where our opponents just, you know, give us pieces. But I do think the opening was quite instructive. Was it? Did I play an England Gambit? I played... Okay, I take back what I just said. But the whole idea... Okay, no, g5 was super instructive, as well as the fact that even after this, we're going to try and go for a very artistic... We're going to go for an artistic finish here. Playing some romantic era chess. Okay. I'm going to rook trade. I don't want to rook trade. Do you know what I mean? Should I just play this? That'd be quite funny. Rook takes. Rook takes. Yeah, we're playing rook g8. We're having fun, you guys. We're having fun. Look at this. Look at the rooks. Look at the rooks. Look at the pawns. Look at the knight. Wow. So they play f3. Okay. I think we take and play knight g3, honestly. That looks really nice to me. I don't know, though. I don't know. Can we play the move h3? You take my knight. I take here with check. You take here. I take here with check. Guys. I think we're going to do it for the style points. We're going to do it for the style points. Look at this move. h3. Look at the state of this. With both rooks here, our opponent's king has no chance. Now, I could have played knight to f2 there as well, which would have been kind of funny, but I don't think we even need to waste our time defending the knight. Because you take here, and I take here with check. Okay, so they don't go for that. Damn. I can go check here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye. Okay, so here we are in the analysis. Now that was quite long already, so I don't want to spend ages analyzing this game, but we're gonna just rattle through it pretty quickly. Very like messy game. Actually, not hugely messy. If you think about it, sort of, if you smooth it out in your head a little bit. 81, 3 blunders. Oh, okay, but one of them was there, playing the England Gambit in the first place. Takes knight here. Okay, this is theory. And then c4, yeah, it's just weird. c4, the main line is with bishop f4, queen here, here, knight here, like this, and you're supposed to play queen a3, but I was going to sack my queen, and it would have been very fun. However, yeah, they went for c4, and we won back the piece. Okay, or won back the pawn, sorry. And at this point, there's no real advantage either way. I mean, white's a little bit better, my queen's probably slightly misplaced, but it wasn't able to be harassed for the rest of the game. So we developed a knight, developed the bishop, d6. This is all just standard stuff. I mean, if we look at the graph here, very, very standard. And then our opponent makes a bit of a mistake. Yeah, they go for a3. Was g5 the best move? Please tell me. Okay, h5 and g5. This is exactly what I was saying, though. The principles of chess just coming in clutch here. Knowing that this was the best move, or knowing that these ideas were amongst the best moves just because of the characteristics of the position. Oh, and the engine has finally caught up to me saying G5 is the best move. There we go. Absolute punishment. Now, bishop here, G4, bishop E2, H5 best. Guys, G5, G4, H5, all best moves. Here, bishop B6, here. Okay, there we go. Maybe little mistake there. But you know what? I got a bit overexcited because there was bishop C3. I think I mentioned bishop C3. I was going to go queen E6. And then what? Apparently takes. Oh, and this pawn hangs? But surely I don't care that much. Like, the rook just comes here and I'm having a great time, no? Takes. And I guess you can just play a move like queen D4. Okay, disgusting stuff. I thought opening the G file wouldn't be something for a problem, but they go for this, and I can just... H3, what? You take here, I take, and if king takes, then it's mate. Wow. So H3... So H3, you'd have had to do this. And then I take. And if takes... Bishop A5, what? Oh, because of the... Wow. Okay, yeah, I don't really understand this, I'll be completely honest. I thought it would be better not to let them lock it out like this. But I guess this would also have been a very weak structure. We could get our knight in, get our bishop in, get the queen on the same diagonal. Okay, I just took the pawn. And it gives a blunder, which is kind of harsh because we're still doing well. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, I guess I would, me personally, I would say mistake. But takes here, and then yeah, just okay. So it was just H3. This is why any of this was inaccurate. All my blunders were playing the England Gambit and then missing going for H3 straight away. I just thought that this was a nice idea. Here, and Queen E5 best, keeping it on the board. If we'd taken, it wouldn't have been so good. Okay. Yeah, and then they just gave me the bishop. That's kind of annoying because this was you know, I was building up a really nice attack without that. But after we took that, then I went for G3. Stopped mate. Slid the rook across. H3. Best move, H3. Guys. H3 was the best move here. Yep, that is why I am posting this video. That is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. And the point was, if H3 and you take the knight, then I was going to take here, king takes, take here, and you have to sack your queen. Because my point was, if king G1, then I was going to go here. Here. I was just going to take, check. Just beat up a full rook. Okay, that would have obviously gone very well. However, our opponent took, and we found the absolutely gorgeous check. You cannot run. The knight serving its beautiful purpose, and then serving a far more beautiful purpose. Checkmate in the corner like this. The queen sidelined. Normally the queen's doing this job. Queen's just watching from over here, letting the pony dance. What a beautiful checkmate. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that beautiful checkmate at the end there. Sorry for playing the England Gambit. I do apologise. It's unforgivable behaviour. However, if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff that helps grow the channel. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to be posting videos. I'm going to be trying to post videos every single day over this summer. Now, whether I will stick to that is a different question. I will at least be posting a YouTube short every single day. If not a main video. However, I will be trying to make basically at least a gameplay video like this, which I know a lot of you guys enjoy, or a higher effort video. There's one big one that I'm working on at the moment where I explain 50 chess concepts in 10 minutes, and hopefully that's going to go viral and, you know, blow up my channel, and then I'm going to be chess boxing Gotham chess in no time. But yeah, if you enjoyed watching this video, subscribe, stick around for the absolute torrent of videos that will be coming your guys' way. As always, those of you that are commenting regularly, I see you. I will be posting on the Instagram when I work out exactly what streaming schedule I want to do. So yeah, just basically follow me on everything and chat to me all the time. Cheers, bye.